So, uh, after taking a bit of a break, and I think we got it squared away. We'll be able to tell in a second. I can already see it on my phone that it looks like it's okay, but we'll just make sure that the main menu options line up straight because that's always a thing. As soon as I start streaming, my kitty just. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so Rowan Windrhyme. You guys didn't actually get to officially meet Rowan yet. And I didn't link this anywhere, just FYI, I didn't even link it in my own Discord server. Um, yeah, he T-poses upon startup. That's just a thing that happens. Alright, so, uh, field of view is fine. Looks like I got the notification from Bayo's server. And I feel bad, like, just... What time is it? It's 5 p.m. Okay. So, yeah, I feel bad about that before. Like, I've never run into that issue with OBS. Um, I don't know what settings necessarily changed. Like I said, I've been having the same settings for like the past three years that I've been on this. Well, not 3 years. It's about 2 years. 2 years, some odd months. A year since I became affiliate. Well, a year and a little over a year since I became an affiliate. But before that, obviously, um, my settings have never changed. So it was just really frustrating for me, and I'm sure you guys could tell in my my voice, the tone of my voice, and just overall. So apologies for that. I'm not usually like that. I like when I set something up and it works, but technology, you know, modding and stuff like that I can do in my sleep. Setting up simple things in OBS is really not my thing. I can do the basics of it, I guess, but anyway, uh, so this is Rowan. Um, I'd have to make the decision now too because we started off. We'll go to the world map here again. Now I started him off at the Night Flyer Tavern, or the Flying Knight. Wow, the Night Flyer, Flying Knight Tavern. I couldn't think of a better place for him to start, and I'm actually really okay with starting him here. Uh, See, we can actually scroll all the way in if we really want to. We want to be able to see everything. This is one thing about this map that I love. You really can see where you're going. You have no excuse. And, if you use this map without 3D LODs or Ultra LODs like I'm running, I'm running Ultra on this. So this is like a super heavy LOD setup. You can really see even through the trees. The roads are there. Granted, the roads aren't necessarily the highest quality the closer in you get. I guess it's as if you were inside of a city checking out some architecture and you get right up close to it and it looks decent from you got that nice 20-footer distance. It looks okay. It looks pretty good. You think the textures are well suited enough, but then hey, you you get right up close to it and you can see that they're stretched and they're just even if it's something that's like 1 or 2K won't necessarily look as good, and that's really where the 4K stuff and higher will start to shine. But no one realistically gets that close unless you're taking screenshots. So anyway, we started him off. Rowan's a ranger. Now I have a decision I need to make with him. I started him off with a Nord Axe and a steel fighting dagger, and I was intent on going. You can even see I've improved the dagger just a little bit. And we were able to, you know, just get, you know, a couple points here and there better for our armor rating with some leather and some of the wolf pelts that I was able to craft down for his Nordic Ranger gear. Now this is not part of the list. This is something I added in mainly because there really isn't anything else I could find that was, you know, complete that I felt like would fit this character as well as this does. The thing about this one here is that it's hard to tell, but if you look at, like, say the arm sleeve or whatever, let's go free cam. 6.7, right? And I know the lighting in here is a little bit, but like the resolution on the sleeves, you know, it's like a green and brown. I feel like it works. You know, he's got some mini daggers on the boots. That comes with it. The hood, obviously. Oops. Yeah. The hood itself. Let me see. Can I take it off too while I do that? Yeah. So, you know, it's light armor. It looks like college robes. This is Rowan here. You know, I spend a little bit of time in race menu. One other thing I do like about these bracers that come with this is that you can see on his hands there, and I'm not sure if the other ones do it, but they add those little, wow, I should have set it back, but they add those little strips in between the middle finger there. And it's for bracing, I guess. I never noticed that before on other ones. Strudel, welcome in. The Nordic Ranger set. And Scully game. Yeah, Ranger from up. Yeah. I'll get you the actual thing in a second here. Once I... Really? Alright, come on. There it is. Okay. So, it's not part of the list, but, Nordic Ranger. This is the Frank Derma one. You could tell by the backpack that comes with it. So what it gives you is you know, the backpack, which is just plus 50. The thing is, I'm probably going to try to go into the show race menu console and see if I can get this, because the main, well, aside from like the resolution on the sleeves, people were saying like we're low res, and I forgot to run it through CAO. I think I could have upscaled the textures just a tiny bit, but I'll be honest, it's not a major concern for me. But the other one is that the backpack tends to stick out a little bit more. So I don't know if we're going to keep this particular pack on him. I do like the way it looks, especially with now him having the greatsword. But it sticks out a little further, and I'll show you what that's like in a second. Let's get out here. So let's take off. You could even see it from here. There's a significant gap. So I'm wondering if, let's see. I know Show Race menu has options for your weapons and your gear. You can also see how the bow is kind of like embedded into his back, like on the spine. Let's do this. Let's go to the camera. I do have, and I don't know why, like I said, this isn't part of everybody's lists. This is just player rotation and show race menu, and you can see how easy it works. Now normally when you have race menu, you just hold the left mouse and all you really have access to is this, right? So you can't see the back of the hairs. Then your other option really would be to go into camera options, right? And you could see WASD moves it. You could do things like shift up and down. Up will move him down will move him up. I think Alt and down moves him back. Alt and up moves him in. Alt and right turns them around. You can spin them if you hold it. But, you know, and that works too. And then the nice thing is that you can go back into the slider wherever you position them and check certain things out. So if you need to turn them around, I just feel like, and then let me hit Alt again, right? The show race menu, or the player rotation in race menu mod has no plug-in. It cannot be added mid-game. It can be removed if you want to. There's really nothing there for it. It's literally just for this. But it's just holding the right mouse button down, and if you move to the left, he moves like this, and if you move to the right, he moves like this. But let's see if we can get that pack, instead of being out here, we'll see if we can move it into like maybe right about here. And I believe that's under weapons, but I'm not sure if the backpack necessarily is going to show. I don't think it is. So I should have an option called weapons. And I believe it's just going to be base weapons, and you can see they have, like, you know, all different options for how you want to do it. Oh, player rotation? Oh, Scully game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I brought this up with Lexi's dev team, just kind of like, you know, I didn't tag anybody, I just kind of left it there as a suggestion because I've been using this mod for quite some time. It works perfectly. You know, it's literally just for this. But here's the thing, a lot of players, you know, that still, like, well, you know, that are doing some more advanced things, like let's just say you've got a couple different hair packs in, a couple different hair mods, right? And it's hard, like, yeah, first of all, jeez, there we go, that's better. I had the console open. You can't see the back of what their hairs looks like normally without this mod. You can't rotate them like this. You can using the camera, but this is just so much more convenient. So, you know, like I said, it's been a mod that I use. It's you know, I'm all for, you know, people adding this to their lists. It's not on any Wabbajack list. The only other one that used it, and the only reason why they used it is because I suggested it when I was on their in their server, is Nolvis. And they didn't even know about it before I mentioned it to them. They didn't know what this was. Which I find it difficult because if you type in race menu, this is like the second option that comes up. So, hey, Silverdrift. I really need to stop playing Skyrim at 1.1. Yeah, it's never going to happen. How's it going, Silverdrift? Couple different hairs, yeah, through my 1,700 choices. Yep, that's exactly it, Strudel. And you know, for guys, for the male or the female characters, for me, like looking at, well, let's do this first. Now that we see the bow is there, let's go to the bow. I need to move the bow. Jeez, do we have an option for the bow? Dagger. We should, right? You would think so. There's staff. Bow. Style. Bow hidden. Bow. Alright, here we go. Back and forth. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see here. I'll leave him about there. We want to get that bow out of his, let's put his, ah, shit. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's look at the bow options. I believe forward and backward's going to do this. There we go. I think right about there would be good, right? So it's kind of off him, and you know it's going to clip with this hood and it's going to clip with the cape. I reserve myself to being that's okay. The greatsword seems fine, and it also makes the backpack distance not as noticeable, especially when I turn on oh, I forget what you call it. When I put his hood back on, or I put a cloak on. So with the cloak on, the backpack being that far out, it shows pretty nicely. Now let's see. Do I need to save this? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Strudel, appreciate the shout out to Silverdrift. Much appreciated. And to the Panicked Monk. Joe, you stuck in there again. Welcome, Joe. Got things figured. Yeah, I have Padinsky for that. So I have to thank him for helping me out. Like I said, I was really frustrated earlier because worst case scenario is I just changed the B full screen equals 1 and my game is fine. So I don't really know what was going on. I've never had to make any changes. The only other change would really be to physically stretch the window to match what OBS has, and then it fixes my game. But we got it sorted. I should say Padinsky got it sorted, and you know, the only other thing that is clipping because of this set is his flask. As you guys know, I use, see that flask right there. So that's something I always have on most of my characters, mages, vampires, whatever. It's a nice little accessory that I like to add. It's small. I always keep it on the back left because I find there's some pouches for the right side. You can see we've got some pouches there, the pale ones. These are going to get removed, and you could see that I do have the start of a bandolier, but we want the one with the pauldron. So I think the bow is actually fine. I can't move the backpack, I don't think. The quiver is fine. The quiver's using the XP slot. My Twitch foo is weak. Hey Rain, welcome in. Oh yeah, you can move them with race speed. And you know, I have Win to thank for that. Because I was not, and I'm still not that good at placing. I just do the best that I can with what I have. Like if you really wanted to go, like let's just say let's go to bow again, right? But now what do we do? Bow, forward, backward. So is it 4.6? I think it was, right? Yeah, right there. So that seems okay. You can move the bow all the way out in front of him if you wanted to. Or hey, if you want that bow to, you know, travel behind you at all times, you could do that if you wanted. 4.6. And then of course, so if you look, they're all at 0. Just remember what the original settings are, because sometimes these change. So up and down will also move it up. I know this is a popular one to do with if you're using something like real bows. The elven bow tends to clip into the ground, meaning down by the feet, just as you walk or run. So this is the option to move it higher up on the player's back, so that if you don't like that aesthetic, you don't like it clipping into the ground constantly, you can physically move it up. And then they draw it from the same, and then they replace it in the same spot. But with this one, we don't really need this. I could set this back to, well, let's put it at 1. Right, let's set that at 1. And 4.6 can really be 4.5. We'll move it a little closer. Alright, so the backpack we can't do anything with. I'm okay with that. Yeah, just don't do that and then decide to use old XPMSE to set bow style. End up with a strange looking quiver placement, yeah? I mean, what I have running is immersive equipment displays. So anything you favorite will show up on your character. Now, if it's normally equipped, it should show up on your character too, like the bandolier. That's just equipped. I don't have that favorited. This box pouch here, I don't have favorited, but of course, because these do take up body slots, they'll appear where and they'll use the body slot for that, right? With IED immersive equipment displays, anything you favorite will show, but it does not use any body slots. So right now my bow is not using a slot, my greatsword is not using a slot. When I had the axe and the dagger, which I still have in my inventory, they weren't taking up a slot either. So, you know, and there's a synthesis patcher. I think Steve Townsend is the one that made that. So if you were to type in immersive equipment displays and then go to the requirements, you should be able to see the synthesis patcher for it if you need to. It takes a couple seconds, and I know he was even saying in the comments, if you go to the stickies on that mods page, He did 3,000 meshes in matter of seconds because it's unrealistic to do it one by one or individually. So, but I think this is good. I think the bow placement there is okay. The greatsword we haven't had to touch, so okay. And of course the quiver is clipping into this, which is part of that, but that to me doesn't matter. So are we done? Yeah, we're done. And let's accept and let's see how it looks. Yeah, there's the bow. Okay. So now if I switch to, oh, did it go back in? It did. Alright, well maybe immersive equipment displays is the culprit with this. That's unfortunate. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna roll with it. Now the nice thing about IED is I can remove it at any time.
Plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you should head on home.
Hey, Wind.
Stupid lizard. I said give me some more drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Oh boy.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. Wind, I don't know when you popped in. Welcome, welcome. Can we get some lighting here for Rowan? So we're using. Let's go over by the candle horn here. There he is. Wow. Okay. It doesn't want to. His eyes are a bluish gray, by the way. I was gonna go, I forget what it's called, but like the multicolor eyes. Like how some mods do with Brynjolf and a couple other NPCs. But ultimately I decided on this. So. And the nice thing too is the hood adds that pauldron to the left shoulder there. And like I said, if you look at the sleeves, that was one of the complaints, was that it's not the highest resolution quality, but for me it's not that bad. I don't care. The hood is really nice. And then what else do we have here? Let's back him out. I do have another cloak that I picked up on the way here, a Timberwolf cloak. So then, as you see, now the backpack seems like it's fine. The quiver, of course, this happens to all the, Now I could change the quiver from being down there. I could put it back up. You can see how this one's clipping with the greatsword too. It's almost unavoidable. Do you know what I mean? It's just the game mechanics. So I'm okay with this. This is Rowan Windrime, a Nordic Ranger. Been a while since I've done a Nord. We're gonna focus on Haster. Welcome in. And Wind just got here now. Well, awesome. Thank you. And Strudel, thank you for the shout out to the Wind. I see genitals are next. So let's say I have a really old character. Can move his. Oh, absolutely, you could. Yeah, I think there's a genitals option in there. So if you're running mods that let you do, I was gonna say unspeakable things, but we talk about them. Yeah, you could. You could theoretically do that if you wanted to. You wanted to play like a naked, I don't know, a naked crazy person that just doesn't wear clothes, or wears a top but no pants. That's the kind of character I would run. Top with no pants. Haster, how you doing, buddy? It's a great name for a mod, Unspeakable Things of Skyrim. Strudel, are you like looking at my saved mods that I store away when I get out of the creation kit? How do you know these things? So anyway, yeah, he made it here for those of you joining. We did the start on the Flying Knight Tavern. Also, for those of you joining, based on the time of day, the map will get brighter or darker. The weather will affect it. And then to show you Riften, just for you guys that are coming in. You want to see how cool this is? Ready? Look at that. You can see all of Riften. Mistfell Keep. That's where we are. Those are Les Stables. It's the Tower Ruined. Those are the 3 towers leading down the road. It's just a, you know, I will never go back to a Quality World map ever again after using this. You can see further up, I believe this is Snowshod Farm. This right here is the Shadowstone. A tiny, where my cursor is. And then of course there's some ruins up here. Not Autumn Watch. I forget the name of it, the one that's up here with the dragon. It's the one where he comes this way and he lands and sometimes goes invisible. I forget the name. Too much detail for my like. Well, I'll tell you. And like you can see the Lodge. Look at that. You can see Solitude from here. Look at it. Look at Azura. So if we go up to Winterhold here, let's see. You want to see the college? You want to see Savos picking his nose if he gets up to the tower? You probably could. I think it's amazing. The paths that you can see. Wind, you will never get lost in your Skyrim ever again. So long as you know to use your map. Look at that, you can see Castle Volkihar. Let's go to the castle. Now granted, the water is going to look like this. Ignore that. But look at the detail in this. How cool is that? There's your entrance. There's where the boat drops you off. There, you know, where's Icewater Jetty? Should be over here by Northwatch Keep, right? Yeah, come on. It zooms a little fast for my liking, but there it is. So anyway, let's zoom out. Let's go back. Let's get out of the map menu. Yeah, you can see everything. It's amazing. So I didn't really have much of a story. I just knew how I wanted to play him. The question remains. So I gave him a two-handed greatsword. You can see it right there on his back. I think this is actually pretty fitting. I love the design. Okay. This is sort of a premonition of things to come. Maybe. If you recognize the blade, I'm not going to say what it is. Most of you probably already, like, instantly recognize the blade. And then we had one-handed. We were going to go dual-wielding with him. So, of course, I had the Nordax, which I love. I love this model. It's simplistic. It's got decent base damage. And we were going to go with the steel fighting dagger as his offhand, his left-hand weapon. But I'm thinking the greatsword. It's a Dawnguard greatsword because it says it right there. So that's the one we're using. I'm thinking we're going to go two-handed with this. No spoilers. Is there an ini for the map mod? Can you adjust the speed? I believe you can, Aster. Yeah, it's either an ini or a config file that allows you to adjust like the speed. If you go normally with the WASD keys, it goes like this. And then once you... Yeah, see now it looks like it's a little bit normal. And it always reverts you back to this height on the map, which goes a little slower. And then when you start zooming in is where it feels like it's moving faster, but it's not. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, what we did is we started here. The Flying Knight. Heartwood Mill is here. We just made our way past Falder's Tooth. We went along this path into Riften. Sunhelm is active right now. Frostfall is not. When I activate Frostfall, I'm going to have to set up its MCM. I haven't activated it yet, but I'm thinking we're gonna implement Frostfall for this play. Drive-in music. Oh, what did I miss? That song's gonna get stuck in my head, Wind. Let's all go to the castle. Feed on all the thralls. Yeah. Epic. All the things. So, what time is it now? How long have we waited? We waited in about 2 hours. Where I should have had this, but, you know. He was just sitting here. She's gonna send Talon over again, of course. I think. Is she? No? Okay. My friend, I'm ready to pay what I owe. Find me in Riften jail. I will be waiting. There you go. How much money do we have? We don't... Well, 256. Kirava.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Karn, welcome in. Welcome back. Yeah, we need a room. But let's see here. We do need work. We have no money. How about news or rumors floating around?
Here, take a look at this.
Vampires in Boulderfall Cave. Not on Greywater Grotto. Alright, let's get our room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright.
Yes?
Could you please show me where it's at?
Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
No, we're just an adventurer. We have no idea where this room is. At all. And, for those of you curious as to the setup, we did switch over to, Lux Via.
Welcome to
The new version of Lost
Lord.
CNB,
If I can
which
interest you in one of our special drinks.
has a ton of requirements. But well worth it, I think. It's going to be dark in places. It's also going to, you know, like these light sources look pretty good to me. It's also, it lightened up interiors a little bit.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
But nighttime traveling, if you're not a vampire, is going to be brutal. And he's not a vampire, so... Let's, we are tired. Let's get about, I don't know, 6 hours of sleep. I'm well rested, okay. Hey, Lex, welcome in. Don't even try to follow it. Snack bar from the cinema. Yep, that's what it's from. They still used to play that once in a while. So,
Yeah. What's your problem?
with Lux being the main, you know, interior light, let's check out the exterior since I've only had a little bit at nighttime. Some for screenshots, but some for... None really for gameplay yet. This is my first night, so... let's go first person. You can see exactly how dark this is. I don't think I have any torches. I do not. Can I make torches? Let's see here. We need linen wraps. Can we break anything down? Can we make linen wraps? What makes linen wraps? I think that's on the, yeah. This should be on the, tanning rack here. Possibly. Hey, Quattro, Carl, welcome in. Nope, we're gonna, oops. Oh, I hit the backspace. This is for IED. Okay. So this is, Immersive equipment displays menu. It doesn't have an MCM, and it's got config files there. So, so you can copy, you can export, you could disable, you could. There's a ton of options, right? You could see everything here. Global. So this is player. You could do global for NPC. You can see what the NPCs are, right? Actor. So if you have like a specific actor, NPC, or you could do it by race, right? So that's that. Let's tab out of here instead. Can't make anything. Need a snack, BRB. So this is how dark it is. We're gonna need light source, which means we need a lantern. Luckily, I know my way around here. It is raining out too, so we'll keep the hood on. Yeah, nights are pretty dark with this. I may adjust the ENB nighttime brightness. Can I get in here?
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
No, it's fine. I'm allowed down here.
Oh, my mistake then.
Gotta love
Sorry,
being a Nord.
you
You
can go on ahead.
start off with 20 speechcraft. It's great. I think Bretons and Imperials are the other races that have a good speechcraft start. Important. The crazy Khajiit in cell 1 is not to be disturbed. He paid us good money for that cage, so don't go bothering him. If he's still here in a month, I think we should enforce a little rent increase. I doubt we'll get the chance, though. We've all seen the way he looks. Won't be surprised if he tries to end his life soon. If you see him in a particularly suicidal mood, get in there and stop him. He's been using the key we gave him. So if you need to get in there in a hurry, use the spare in the broken strongbox above the fireplace. A dead man can't pay rent. Warden Norton. I wonder which one Warden Norton actually is. I don't think any NPC in here actually is a Warden Norton. Are you? No, you're just Riften Guard.
Careful. Riften's not the safest place for a nighttime stroll.
No? It looks good though. Here's another thing too. The frame rate shot right back up as soon as I adjusted my settings. To where we were getting like 63 interiors, we're at 92. Exteriors have all been fixed. So that's why I say you don't need 1440 for this game. Some cloaks, huh? Let's see what else is over here. Big Norton is. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. We need juniper berries. Leather bracers. Let's take them. Alright. Anything in the drawer? No. No, I'm trying to remember if I'm able to break things. Jeez.
Get away from me.
Well, I'm trying. You're in my way. It's your fault. Let's see here. The only thing we really need is salt and for cooking. Oh, possibly leeks. So no alchemy with this character. I've decided here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use restoration magic. It'll probably be the only magic he uses. As a ranger, I would You know, alchemy would make sense. I just don't with what Sunhelm does. I don't want to be carrying around ingredients because it bogs down your inventory menus. Uh, the game itself has to account for all those each time you load a cell, each time you make a save. The more you have on you, the worse it is. The bigger your save bloat gets. Not that it bloats your save, but it enlarges the size of your save. So keep that in mind. And normally it's not a problem. It's just you're trying not to compound that on top of all of the other mods you may be running. Okay, so we'll use restoration. I haven't perked that yet. He's gonna smith, and I know I have CCOR in here. I do not have honed metal, so he's gonna have to be doing this all on his own. And this gear that he has now is his starting gear. I don't know if this will be gear that he uses throughout the entire thing. I may come across something that I like later on that I want to use. We really haven't decided. He seems like the kind of guy who would really try to take advantage of the best that he can when he can. Because I'm in the menu and I'm trying to get back there. Archery, obviously. Archery is a big play. It's probably going to be his main. Archery and light armor are going to be the two main skills we're going to focus with him. I was going to go one-handed, mainly because as a Nord with this, he actually started at 25. Same with two-handed. But I think two-handed is going to allow me to block a little bit. Meaning I can still use my greatsword to do a timed block. We can't use deflect arrows. Well, it says with the weapon, but you try deflecting arrows with a weapon like that. Elf blood. Carl. Yes, I did, and thank you for the bits. Excuse me. Yeah, the BNet launcher is going to be gone by what do they say? Beginning of May. April is when they're implementing the crossover. So yeah, that's a good thing. The CK is going to be on Steam. It was before. For those of you that don't know, wow, hold on, let me get back here. So for those of you who don't know, when it was released, obviously Special Edition wasn't around. The creation kit was with Steam, it was with the game itself. And then when Special Edition came out, they had the BethesdaNet launcher because that was their big plan, was to have everything be via BNet. So the launcher came from there now too. That's all going to move over to Steam, although you are still going to need your BethesdaNet account for other games. I posted a link to it. I'm sure most of you went and read it. Thankfully, it doesn't take you to Twitter because I don't use that. I think it's garbage. But it takes you to Bethesda's official statement that they released. So yeah, but that'll be a good thing. You'll be getting it from Steam as opposed to BethesdaNet. And I'm thinking two-handed with him as his close combat melee because we can block. Let me just say it's really, really hard, even one-handed, when you start taking things like Ravage. Even with the additional dual-wielding attacks, they can still get an attack in on you, and you can't block. There's nothing you can do. I don't have any mods that allow dual-wield blocking in here. Although it would make sense, it's just easier for me. So I think we're going to go two-handed with him. Plus he's a Nord. I like the axe and dagger combo, but it doesn't put out enough power. Plus the greatsword can give you that distance that you need. But we're going to be focusing mainly on archery. So that's that. We were going over here, weren't we? Oh, this is something else too. Let's see if I can do this. Ready? Can we even do this? You can't favorite the loot. Well, damn. I would need a separate mod for that. That's fine. So let's do some of the things here, and since it is a little bit darker here.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Yeah, existing accounts won't go away either. Yeah, so like to log into your other games. I think they said ESO isn't affected whatsoever by it, according to them. But other stuff like Rain's saying there, like games like 76, etc. So everything will merge into Steam in April. Yeah, that's according to what they said. So yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. So the thing, once we get the light, it'll be a little bit better. I was actually tempted. Stag made a face light mod. He's the author of the Lost EMB. He has a face light mod. If you go to his page, he's under the author name Stag Memnox. Or you could just go to Lost and find him from there and search his page. He's got probably the best face light mod on Nexus. It's just a little lighting enhancement, and it doesn't have any issues. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really known. People know him for his EMB presets, things like that. Do we have to start this conversation over you blue cat?
Come to kill me at last,
Yeah.
have you?
I have.
I know I must die. Beware, though.
He is
My
the color of
newfound
the
honor
night.
demands I defend
Yes.
myself.
He is blended into the shadows. Good cat. Good kitty. So you know me.
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge.
I'd be lying if I said I knew you, but I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So who are you?
You don't remember?
Oh yeah,
That is my fault also.
the glowing
I
cursor,
am your
the
so-called
animated,
friend Inigo.
is back.
I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me.
Huh. You didn't do a very good job, did you? So what are you locked up for?
After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time.
I could turn the
I had
FPS
to
counter
pay
off.
them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
Oh, also unrelated. If you guys are curious about frame rate in any part of the game, just mention it in chat, and I'll hit the key and I'll turn it back on so you can see what it's at. Once I got the resolution sorted out, it was perfectly fine. It went right back to what I expected it to be. Even streaming, no extra hit to my FPS. So it's a plus. It's a good thing. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not the person you remember, but you look useful, and you come with the bow attached to your naked body, so that's a good thing.
You are the person
Daedra
I
Cat?
remember. I would recognize your smell anywhere.
Oh boy,
My life is yours to take. Do it.
what's he saying? I stink? Yeah. We'll agree to disagree. I could use some help though, if you're willing.
I fight with you.
Yes, Inigo. Don't waste your life rotting in here. I mean, I'll probably wind up in a few jails here and there, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But yeah.
Or die defending you. Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. You will not regret this.
Yeah. Just watch re-aim that bow of yours.
Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Alright, well, we gotta, make sure that we...
What is on your mind?
Gotta trade with you.
Pooling our resources.
Yeah, you can see him a little bit better now here. So let's just give him the stuff that we picked up. He's gonna have to take this iron armor. This, leather bracers. I don't know how a coarse green cloak's gonna look on him. Probably terrible, but you know. And then since we've read them, he can have Inigo's journal, Inigo the Brave, and
All set?
did we take Mr. Dragonfly? I think we did. See, it gives him pants, but he doesn't have any shoes. So for right now, we're okay. Actually, you know what? Here, let's just do this. See how the lantern looks. Let's see if it takes anything off. Better, isn't it? Now, here's the thing. I don't have the mod to add the lantern's MCM in. Simple lanterns it should be. So simple lanterns by itself does not have an MCM. I will add it in for the next stream. The thing is, every time I need to turn it off, I'm going to have to go into my own inventory and just remove it for the time being. The other thing about it is, I'd really like there to be an option to change the brightness. Right now, it's just a toggle. And while this looks pretty good, sneaking around, we can't have that. So for right now, we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have any thoughts?
I'm thinking the guards here are all blind, deaf fools. Don't worry, they didn't hear me say that.
I bet they didn't. Okay. So might have to ask something.
What do you want to know?
Well, I'm curious. Tell me something about your past.
My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood.
Nice. Alright.
If you need anything else, just ask.
We should be good. So you can see how it lightens things up. Right? So, let's just do this. Let's toggle the lantern, since we're going to have a lot of space. Sometimes when I play a character like this, I put my torch, like if I'm using one-handed, the torch will be on 2. The main weapon's usually on 1. If I'm a mage, 4 is typically a reanimate or a summon. But if I play a melee character, it's always my bow. 4 is always my bow. 1 is always the easiest, or I should say, I can't say main weapon. So the bow, while being a main weapon, is always still going to be 4 for me. It's just how I keybind things. Had I been going one-handed, this would have been my axe. And the dagger, you can't hit like 1-2 combo because it'll just default it to your right hand. So you have to come in here and select it anyway. So we're going to put this on 2. And that way I could do it like this. See? Pretty simple. It's there, but it goes away is the problem. It goes away. So we'll make do with what we have, you know. It is Skyrim after all. It's F5 because I don't feel like going through all that damn dialogue again. And should we take a Riften hide cloak? Can we? Oh, we can. There were more of these, weren't there? They were in here. I wonder if we could break them down. Yeah.
Careful. Riften's not the safest place for a nighttime stroll.
Ah, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Got dingleberries in there. Do we need turnips for anything? Ooh, we do need some potatoes. Okay. Hey, we got some rain, so let's see how the light looks like. So that's how dark it is. That's with the light. So yeah, just keep in mind We're gonna be traveling in the daytime for the most part, but I do have a few things to do. Let's go back to the room. We're gonna sleep. I do have a room already, so. Dingleberries. So you can see, Lux makes the interiors look really, really nice.
Yeah. What's your problem?
NPCs, you will bypass them if they're standing in places that are shadowy, and I'll be honest, it's a lot more realistic, even than ELFX. The one I'm waiting for is WizKid is supposed to be making one. It's basically gonna totally make ELFX irrelevant. So I'll wait till 9 a.m. How are our needs? We're hungry and a little thirsty. Do we have soup? Do we have a cabbage potato soup, huh? Yeah, that's definitely cabbage potato soup. Progress towards the skill level has increased, yeah. Alright. Inigo, you need better gear, and I am unfortunately not in a position to well, here, you know what? Let's do this. You have a bow.
Mr. Dragonfly says he would rather travel with me. It is
Oh,
not
that's
personal.
right, that's right, that's right.
He and I go way back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have him. Here, let me.
What are we trading?
You know, giving you Mr. Dragonfly. Where is he? Mr. Dragonfly. Right, we gave him his books. We have to read that. Do I have anything else for him? This is mine. We'll come up with something good. I want to give him some of these arrows. So, does he have anything? No. Okay. Probably if I was in the right section, right? How are we giving him? Let's give him 450. That should be enough for now. Okay.
What's next?
Oh, we're gonna head on out. Head into Riften. See if we can break down some of these cloaks for linen wraps. Have some things to do. So if you guys were curious here, Riften is about 60 frames. There's a guard taking his breakfast, working on his core balance there. I think I saw this happen in Karn's stream. You know, Skyrim stuff. What can you do?
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar.
Yeah, we're about
Why
60
would you want
frames.
to even speak to me?
Ooh, sneezing. Alright, we could make him a flask, huh? You break anything down? Let's check the forge. Now I'm able to make a few things. Leather bandolier with pauldron. There we go. 2 leather and 1. That's what we were looking for right there. Well, it takes 1 leather and 1 bandolier. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to have the pauldron, so we'll make that. And lock picking tools makes it easier, huh? Four lock picks, an ingot, sure. And what else can we make? Well, I have a bunch of iron ingots, so let's make some iron things, right? And some of these we can sell. I wonder if I can equip that. pauldron on there. Actually gives me a nice little buff in armor rating too, by 6, not bad. And lock-picking tools. Oh, that takes my pauldron off. Okay, good to know. Balamend.
Come to see Balamend perform miracles with steel, eh?
I wonder if it's darker in the stream than it is on... Oh, like on my screen? Is that what you mean? Yeah, it's dark on my screen too, Strudel. Yep. It is.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, so buy this. Probably could have broken those down. Since we are going two-handed, the Nord Axe. Steel... We don't have steel yet. I do need a pickaxe, though. He should have one. There it is. And what do we have? Gold, 394. Okay. So let's look at leather for him. 6, huh? Strips. Oh, we're broke.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
I'm gonna make him some light gear if I can. Maybe just some plain leathers. So he's got leather bracers. He definitely needs boots. Rogue thief boots, huh? And rogue thief gauntlets, huh? I think the leather armor takes an iron ingot. Yep. 5 strips. We could make him one of these. I'd rather him have this than class. Let's go light. Yeah, we don't have enough money. I could put him in this. This would look pretty good on him, I think. The rogue thief gear. There it is. So what do we need for that? We need iron ingots. We're gonna have to make do. Do I have any leather? Some. Alright. So we'll give him the boots, we'll give him the
No
gauntlets.
matter the weather, Riften always smells lovely. It is a good place to start a new adventure.
That's where we're starting it. So here, let's trade.
You want me to lighten your load?
Rogue thief boots. We'll let him, so these leather bracers for right now. I've only got 3 leather left. And I'm gonna have you hold the loot.
All set?
Alright, so there we go. We'll fix this up. Let's take a look at the note while we have it. The Vigilant Ostender has brought word of increased vampire activity in the Rift, particularly in the area near Shorestone and Boulderfall Cave. Travelers should take extra caution when traveling at night. Well, we're traveling in the daytime, so we should be fine. What was the message? The message was on a bandit that attacked me. You will find me and my men dead. Or if you... Wow, let me start again. If you will find me and my men dead, then you have to revenge our souls. We need you and your braves here, E. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Map marker. Notes on Greywater Grotto. There have been strange noises emanating from Greywater Grotto, a cave south near the border to Cyrodiil. There's no evidence of any danger, but travelers should proceed with caution. So. Boulder Fall, which is up here. And then Greywater Grotto, which is, where am I looking at? Oh, near Helgen. So we're nowhere near that.
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Ah, that's right. There are temples here.
Music, plays, musical plays. What can I do for you?
It's a beautiful day out here. Let's take a look behind the temple. Sometimes there's interesting things here. Not today. So there's the bow. And that's going to be interesting. Not going to lie. Interesting going with archery and two-handed. We'll make it work. We shall make it work.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I plan on doing much disrespecting of the law. So, let's get an F5 bomb here. So we want to go near Shore's Stone.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place.
Idigo's gonna come in super
We are
handy.
bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear. That map you have is special.
My map? What do you mean, this whole thing I've been carrying around?
Yes. There
We're going
is
with
more
this
to
as the
it
map.
than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, Inigo? There. See? I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh?
I'll trust it. Smells like witchcraft. No, I'm kidding. I always wanted to say that. But yeah,
No problem.
it is pretty great.
I am always happy to help.
Alright. Well, he is
All
going to help.
set?
Absolutely going to help. It's off to Boulder Fall. We are a little thirsty, though, already. Bottle of water. No, no, no. Come on. I hear him. Do we have our instincts on?
That's all you've got. That it? That's your best?
I have the feeling they're down on the other side. Did they make it up here? Yeah, the wolf made it up here. Are there more of them? Sometimes there are.
No lollygagging.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. It's just yeah, right about now is where that you know what? You can see my carry weight's only 200 and something. Now, where do these things get placed on your character? I'm not really sure. They're technically from the Armor of Intrigue, but we're gonna use them for breaking in. They're helpful. Very helpful. I hear more of them.
Here we go again. That is that.
Nice. Definitely the pelts. I hear a fox, but I also hear a wolf. Oh, let me turn that off. I already know what that is. Don't want to find Tinder or Flora. Good job. Taking that arrow. Oh, the guard's away. Oh, that guard's here. Don't mind me. We're just reconfiscating your goods. Reappropriating them. I think that's how it goes, right? Beautiful. Alright, so let's throw that bandolier back on with the pauldron. That seems to fit well. It clips with this hood. You know what? I'm not even. I don't care. Don't even care.
Make it quick. Take a look.
Let's see what he has. 750 gold. Okay. Well, we can't break these down. Could have those. What else can you have? You give me 25 for the juniper berries. Yeah. I don't know what I need a wolf eye for, but okay. Anything else? Do you have anything interesting? You do not. Cyrodiil iron bow. So that does 17. What does mine do? 16. How much do you want for that? 176. I could probably loot that off somebody's body.
Until next time.
You did say short stone, right? So yeah, like I said, overall, this, like I said, this is the full version of the EMB, and it's been, you know, pretty performance friendly for me. Stag. Oh boy.
This is fucking hit.
I'll mount your head on my wall.
We got another two-hander in there.
You're a disgrace. Let's see what you've got. You think you can take me? I cannot bet.
Now you're dead. There's more of them out there. I can see it. Yeah, there's a mage. Arrows hurt, by the way. So if you see me, they also hurt my opponents just as much. Naked. Dong's out. Smoked salmon.
I love a good fight. This is the end for you.
Job, Indigo.
I'm going to
There's more. Hey, bottled water.
Huh?
Oh yeah, two-handed is the way to go. Strategic greatsword placement. Yep. Now there's more in here, so.
Let's see if you can catch an arrow with your head.
She can't. She's made that clear. We're gonna be going through potions like crazy, just FYI.
Their suffering is at an end.
I know, but mine's not. Did you get them? I think he did. So like I said, we'll be using healing. Potions that I find, I'll obviously use. Oh, he hates headgear. But you know what? Don't look. Inigo, here. For right now.
What is on your mind?
True.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Oh, he already took it off, so he can hold the iron armor. He just immediately equips
If
light.
you need
I like
anything
that.
else, just ask.
Sweet. Let's be careful. You never know. Can we level up here with Sunhelm? Let's check this out. Hold on. Let me just make sure. I know I activated it. I want to make. Yeah, it's enabled. Okay. So the way that it's set up, I should be able to level up. And I can. Let's go stamina. We're gonna go into smithing for this level.
So, you want to dance?
Whew. Get wrecked. What do you got in here, huh? Squash and onion stew? Okay, yeah. This is the captain's quarters. Can we break in? Let's try it. Expert level lock. Nope. Good thing I did purchase a few of them. I didn't start with many lockpicks. Yeah, I was gonna say I had the feeling it's not that far off from the center, but maybe this son of a bitch. Damn. Well, down to 13. Hey, there we go. See if the captain's in here. There we have a woodcutter's axe.
Is someone there?
Another water skin, beautiful.
Feel free
Oh
to join
boy.
in anytime, my friend.
That's the chief. Ooh. Sliced and diced.
This one.
We'll take the steel. What do we got here? Feather. He's not much of a reader. Not yet, anyway. Maybe he will be. Who knows? Hey, our first card. And of course, it's the Card of Shadows. Yeah, we pushing a night. Can we take this? Yeah, we can take that. Do I have immersive armors in here? I do not, Haster. No, immersive armors was taken out. Herbane's Fortress. Well then. Now I see what you were keeping here, huh? That's kind of cool. 50% resistance to frost. Look at this. Look at that shield. I almost thought I was like kind of blonde the back when I started turning it. I'm like, no, that's pretty sweet. It's the prison. This will take us back outside. This is where we want to go. Yeah, we gotta make it to Shore Stone, and then we gotta make it to Boulderfall. Still a nice day out. Okay. You gonna make it down, Inigo? I think we're in the clear for right now. Let me just swap out. We'll go to this steel. I'm saving these silver arrows. I actually started him with the silver arrow. We'll look for game to hunt as well. Like that wolf. Out of the way, dude.
You will not live to regret that.
Got him? Yeah, the bow bash definitely takes the stamina right out of me. So heavy investment in stamina. We won't need a lot of magicka. Maybe just a little bit. That's a Breton design if I ever seen any. Yeah. Oh boy. Really? We're level 3. What the hell?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
What does this guy want?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What did he give me? Watch for the mage. Suspicious looking elf wandering the road near Windhelm to Yokrim's Overlook. Likely a Thalmor spy. Can't have that. Let's break down some of these wolf pelts that we have. We also need a tent at this point. And we could break down the hide helmet. We could break down 2 pairs of hide boots. And the leather we're okay on. So let's see if we can make him that rogue. What do we need? We need iron, right? Let's see what's opened up. Chainmail mage hood. Let's go to light. So yeah, the leather armor, 35. The Nordic Ranger's my stuff. Rogue Thief. And he's got the boots, he just needs the gauntlets. I think. Alright. Hey there.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine.
Whoa, what's wrong with your mine?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon.
Murdercrats, welcome
then
in.
We're in even bigger trouble.
Delicious, delicious rabbits. Oh, hi there, Wind. Accurate. So what, the town guard can't help you? That's what they're here for.
As useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
What if I clear them out for you?
Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape out.
That's what we're talking about. Money. Money, money. So what about these spiders infesting the mine? Tell me something.
Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk.
Alright. Well,
I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death.
no, don't worry about it. Here.
Careful in the mine. Nasty little
Wow,
critters, aren't
dude.
they?
Personal space. Hey, what do you have for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Where have I heard that for? Iron War Axe. The steel we can break down. We'll be able to make some steel things. We do need leather. I need 1, 2, at least 3. Let's get 4. And a lockpick.
I don't want to be responsible
Alright,
for
you.
sending you
You
to
want to
your death.
talk?
Give me those
Okay,
boots back.
Let us see what we have.
Oh, I've already smith the boots up. Very good. We'll take that armor off you. You hold on to that.
Okay, let us get back to it.
I am going to, Oh, we could use the iron ingot on that, I guess. Sell it for a little bit more, right? Okay. Alright, here. You're
What is
gonna
on your
like this.
mind?
You're gonna like this, right?
Pooling our resources.
I think so. So here, you take this and this. And he doesn't have a hood. We're not going to give him a hood yet. Maybe a circlet or something. But you take this, and I'm going to take your green one. So it's probably not going to match. And take that and that.
What's next?
Not sure I like the way that looks. Hey, it looks pretty good. Hey, Filnar.
The spiders put you through the ringer?
No, no, no. We're just
Looking to
doing some
protect
inventory
yourself
management.
Or deal some damage.
That's what happens when you play Skyrim. So here, take that, take that, take that, take that.
I don't want to be responsible for sending you to your death.
Don't worry.
Careful in the mine.
Spiders.
Watch what you're doing.
Shh, quiet. Let's be, So some enemies are going to be easier than others. Some are going to be super difficult. We can get one-shots on these guys, that would be nice. Unless that's all of them. There should be more. Look at that. You can see the mist. The red mist coming from down there. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Damn. Getting archery right up there. There he is. He's running away, huh? Hey, there we go. Cleared him out. And, take that steel arrow. Hey, look at this. Ore veins, finally. He's got severe male pattern baldness in my game. Are you talking about Filnar? Yeah, he's typically, bald-ish. Bald-esque. Like bald. Balding. Let's see. Anything in the crate? Knapsack. Pork jerky. Take that. What else do we have here? Ooh, red apples. We like red apples. Yeah, we could do a little bit of mining. Now, I'm going to change something with CCOR. I believe it is it mining materials? It may not be. Ingot production. We're going to go to 3-to-1 ratio. Instead of the 5-to-1. Just because I feel like a Leviathan Emerald. Holy. Well, that was interesting. It's mine now after the 5. I'm keeping it. Could probably sell that for a pretty penny. Or many pennies. All the pennies. So no alchemy. But how many ingredients have I collected? Bald top mountain. You step away to make dinner. Yeah, that's okay, Wayne. How many ingredients? Just the stuff to be looted off. I haven't been picking ingredients. Not with this character. He's going to use restoration. He's going to use healing. And trust me, it's difficult to walk past, like, Canis Root and not pick him up.
Nasty
so.
little buggers, aren't they?
You guys are good to go. Mine's cleared.
Gone?
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them?
Everyone.
Why, that's incredible.
Weren't that difficult, actually.
Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's Stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
60 frames. What did he give me? 150, huh? Alright. That's fine.
Farewell, kinsman.
Alright. Inigo, so we're looking to go to... Do we want to speak to you? Wasn't you? How about you? Gromar.
Mining is hard work, but we pay fair price for any ore you dig up.
Oh, yeah. That's right, I have
the road
ore.
favor the foolish.
The road favor the foolish. That means we're friends now. That means I can have your ores. And your rolls of paper. But not your forks. We don't want your forks. So fork you. Alright, 1. Iron. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, I'm gonna go investigate Boulder Fall. Not that far. Looks like right up the path there. Okay. It is funny to see how he runs like that, but... Got him. You got a minute ago?
Another victory.
Man down. Could always take them. The livers in themselves are a pretty penny. I'm really happy with the way that it looks, I'll be honest. I can't wait until Lux Orbis and everything, and they have everything in there. And Lanterns of Skyrim 2 can finally be removed. That should be the March update. Which, from what I take, is save compatible. I see more of them over there, huh?
Mangy mutt. Your miserable life is over.
That's right. Miserable. We get the pelts. All of the pelts. So everything else is new. The water is new. Snow is going to be new. You'll see the snow soon enough, though. Boulder Fall, huh? Which is up this path. Actually, yeah, this is another path around here. I always get mixed up in this area. Ooh. Dropped him. Very nice. So they went with water for E and B. There's a few other things in here that... oh, you know what? Here, hold on. There we go. That gives me a two-handed skill increase. I forgot I have lock overhaul on. Where'd the body go? Into the bush, huh? Nothing good. Alright. Put the light on. Neck romancers.
What is it an opportunity for triumph? Or evidence of our greatest failure? Ours is to vanquish the unliving, but is that the true path? Is our way, our
yeah, he could talk. We're just gonna mind,
something worth saving? Answer my query, stranger, and I will know the difference.
I've got better things to do.
Between triumph and fate.
Coral's expensive. So are the slaughterfish scales. You want to stop running in place there, buddy?
Answer my query, and I will tell you.
This guy's cool too. I like this guy.
Have any meaning.
Ha! The world is worth saving. I'm going to save it. Wars are senseless slaughter, and Skyrim is irredeemable. Blood and battle or proof of life?
It grieves me to hear it.
Does it?
Why must mortals push themselves to the
hey,
brink of
wind!
death to feel
Holy
alive?
crap!
Is not everyday life
Lurk 10 for dinner.
proof
Thank you
enough?
for the biddies. Holy hell.
Perhaps hers
Much
was a
appreciated.
soul willing to bargain, to broker peace.
Enjoy your
when
dinner.
all I sought to do
Just
was
fade
judge.
into the shadows.
No. Only
Even
a
better,
fool
dinner with no
makes
pants.
Such an invitation. War is just, if not for your reasons. And while it is hardly a triumph, hers was a death that could not be avoided.
Well, let's do this. I'm going to check something real quick. Let's see what my uptime is. Alright, so we're closing in the 2-hour mark. Let me take a bit of a break, guys, because my back is starting to lock up on me. This is basically sitting from earlier today, trying to get OBS to comply with me. So let me just put up a BRB screen. Give me about 5-10 minutes, and I shall return shortly. I'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. Damn, what'd I walk in on? Shenanigans. What do you guys all get naked without me here? We got Jay with the raiding party of 26 and Fox. What do you guys? You definitely coordinated, right? Welcome in, guys. Double rated. Holy hell. Oh, excuse me. Much appreciated. We are
gonna get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag team some bitches.
We are.
You want to go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go.
It happened the same second. Nice. Yeah, we're just starting, Fox. Yeah, we're just starting. Welcome in, Raiders. Everybody. This is Rowan, and we picked up Inigo. Nordic Ranger. What are we, level 4 now? I think 3. We're almost 4. We got a level up coming in here. I decided I was going to go two-handed with him, just because. That looks expensive. We'll take that. It's a dead small child.
Yours is to pass, and ours is to delight.
That sounds great. Interesting book. We taking that. Garlic. We could use this in cooking. Of course, we could also use the basket in cooking, right? That looks expensive. Effects of moths, huh? I don't know how interesting that's going to be. Yeah. Strange noises of Greywater Grotto. So, I don't really want to really talk much more with Among the Hist. He'll sit there and go on and on and on. And Inigo, get away, because that's a trap if I've ever seen one. I say that as I back into something. See that? Watch your furs. Alright. Scavenge some wood and let's GTFO. Yeah, I tried starting this earlier, guys, but I was having issues with OBS, and thankfully Padinsky and a few others helped me out. We got it sorted. This is the new Lexi update that just happened. It took me a day and 3.5 hours to do the entire freaking thing, and I gotta say the visuals are pretty spectacular. Stag did an amazing job with the EMB. This is the new Loss Reluxed for Cathedral Weathers only, and there's a bunch of requirements. I think it looks amazing. Although, to be honest, I haven't seen every single weather yet. Mainly just the clears. I did see a few in the rain, and nighttime is super, super dark. So there's that. Pants are always optional, yeah. Jail's a contender for top 10. That is, you're too kind. Much appreciated. Yeah, no pants aren't allowed here. If I catch you wearing them, get the hell out of my stream. Of course, I would have to see that, and you could easily lie to me. And I, being the naive gamer that I am, would probably believe you. So, Rowan here, semi-rogue, more ranger. You think of like a stereotypical sort of Robin Hood type, just he'll bend the rules a little bit more. Where is Inigo going? Some wolves that we killed. I have not activated Frostfall yet. I did say I was going to that doesn't look good. We could see the altar. What's up, Geiger? Or leggings pants. If they go past your knees, they're pants. I mean, leggings are leggings, so. Oh, right in the back. How does that sucks for her? Jeez. That's a good shot. What do we have here? Restoration book. Nice. Vapor. We could sell that. Hey, fire salts. And some other things. Excuse me. Some other things that I, Can we break Adept? I don't think we can. We could try. Definitely one of the hardest locks.
We're gonna get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag team some bitches.
Lurka Dirks.
You wanna go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best thing.
Appreciate the follow. Welcome into the shadows. Alright, who followed before and I missed it? I feel bad now. Hold on a second. Because I was doing something and then... Oh, that was Thaddeus. Thaddeus, appreciate the follow. Much appreciated. Alright. Back to the game. Because for some reason, sometimes it doesn't pop up on my phone because I don't have two monitors. So yeah, there's that. Let's can we break in? Adept locks. I hate these worse than expert or master. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. Such a pain in the dick. Come on. See that? We don't really have too many picks, do we? Oh, there we go. Makes a liar out of me. Yeah, let's take it after the fact. Nothing else. Alright, let's close the cage. What do you think, Inigo? Oh, it's just a bro moment there. Let's hug it out. That wasn't weird for you, was it? You wanted my hood off? Is that what you're trying to tell me? He's just staring into my eyes. I mean, I don't blame him. But, you know. Alright.
What is on your mind?
No, I was curious what was on your mind. Do you have any thoughts?
I'm wondering if you like this snow as much as I do.
I think he's hitting the skooma again. I don't see any snow.
My armor is freezing up.
He thinks it's cold. Yeah. Alright, where are we heading to? Well, back to Surestone. I guess back to Riften, really. Place a marker at the stables, and, yeah, we'll go that way. Why not two monitors set up? Because no room, currently.
You are nothing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, way to one-up me there. Dick. Take the pelt. He knows that was my kill.
Oh man, we are gonna get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag team some bitches. Eh?
Nichols.
You wanna go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best
Much
thing.
appreciated. Oh, I see Squiggin. There they come. These guys will wreck me. And, Spriggan Altered Wolf. Jeez, Inigo. We may have to turn the difficulty up already. Taking my steel arrow back. Dead body. There it is. We walked right over it. Oh, there's more. Come on.
Another soul demands release.
Tag team. That's how that works. Now, I thought there were bears and saber cat or two here. I guess not. Oh. Scavenge what we can. The pelts. Bottles of water, we can use them. Absolutely. Raw venom now. No, see. I'm going for all the ingredients again. Somebody stop me. Let's take his gloves. Horker Tusk. We can give this to, what's your face? Helga in the bunkhouse. She could probably use a new one. I hope most of you got that reference. Father of the Nibbin. Archery. Okay. Yeah, it's so difficult to not pick up all the ingredients. And that is because I am a hoarder. I'm pretty bad at it. I collect all the things and then I have nowhere to store them because I am too cheap to purchase a house. It's usually how it goes. Like I said, I'm really happy with the lighting, like during the daytime, and you'll see it in some of the more inclement weathers. Rain in particular. The fogs look freaking amazing. The way the fog transitions work. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Stag has outdone himself. Have we been down here? Yes, we have. Now, if I remember right, there should be an ore vein somewhere around. There it is. Okay. I'm not going crazy. It's just iron, so nothing to write home about. Evil husband. I had 3 screens before my wife stole one for working from home. How dare she? That's unacceptable. Shorts, a kilt. Sure, why not? Yes. Kilt, technically. Well, I can't show it's in my game because then Twitch will issue me one of those fancy-dancy strikes. Or warnings or whatever they do. I don't know what they do. For those of you joining, I will show you the map. You haven't seen this yet. If you want to see Riften, do you want to see Riften? We could see Riften. Let's just get in and check out Riften. It's about as zoomed in as you can get. Also, the map now seems to change based on your time of day, which I thought was pretty cool. So there's that. You want to see what Ulfric's doing up in Windhelm? Sure, we could do that. Yeah, zoom right in. He's doing unspeakable things inside of his palace there. I think we already checked out the college, but for those of you curious, it looks great. I absolutely love it. For so long have I used a Quality World map or paper map variants, I will never go back to either. This is a new staple for me. And the fact that you can rotate and do all that, and you can see the weather. And the horizon doesn't look like shit. The water kind of looks like shit, but you know, I'm taking the small victories where I can. There we go. I can't think of the name. Shit, I can't think of the name of the mod. So Geiger, go to Lexi's website, lexiesltd.com, and just in the search, type in map. It'll pop up. It's like a 505 megabyte file. And I believe it requires Dindulod 3 Alpha to look like that. We've gone beyond 3D LODs. These are Ultra LODs. It's performance friendly for me. I'm right now like just under 50. 55, getting closer to Riften. So, really?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed
Weren't
to
you just looking for me in Sure Stone?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
Oh, great.
Got to go.
He keeps handing me these things. I don't know. What are these? Not fairy info. Suspicious grayskin? To all true sons of Skyrim. The guards don't listen to me. I've told them one of those grayskins is up to something. Always heading out to the docks at night. Sending signals to her friends in Morrowind, no doubt. Damn darkies are going to overrun the city if we don't... Oh, of course it's from Rolf. Yeah, Rolf's kind of a dick. And I have the feeling we're going to punch him should we ever encounter him in Windhelm. But Akari...
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Yeah, so Geiger, the oh, that's the mod strudel? I'll take your word for it. If the file says it's 500 something megabytes, then that's it. So with the paper map, the only ones I use the actual paper map mod. I forget the author. With flat map markers and Warburg's Fix. Those three. If you want a very, very stable and really good looking paper map that's really easy to set up that you don't have to fuck around with. Those three in that order. 2 of them have plugins. The flat map markers is just a mesh file. And Warburg's, I believe, is ESL'd. They will auto default by loot right to the bottom of your load order, so you don't have to lock them in or create stupid loot rules or anything for them. That's the easiest one I know, and it's one that I've used before, and I do like it. The paper map also gives you 2 options between textures on the map. So if you like something a little more 3D, there's an option for that. Plus, then there's a very, very basic one. There's nicer setups. Like Padinsky's got a really nice paper setup in his game, paper map setup in his game. And I did try it. It looks good. It's just that this map here that I'm using blows it out of the water, in my opinion. Well, you're comparing paper versus non, so I mean it's really subjective. I'm partial to this one. Once I saw it in my game, after running Dindulad and having everything set up, it just looked fucking phenomenal. So, won't be switching anytime ever, unless a better map mod comes out. So there's that. Buy my stuff.
Take a look.
A clear map. That's it. It could be, yeah. If it's the same, I just don't remember the name from looking at it. I downloaded it. I read the mod page a little bit. Forgot to look at the author. So, if it's the same person who did Bethany, then yeah, I'll take your word for it. Which would be good because reasons. And what do we need here? Things to sell. Any other weapons we pick up? Oh, the Staff of Ice Storms. Yeah, we don't need that. We're going to break the steel down as best we can. Did we pick anything else up? Coral. Coral's expensive. And a basket for whatever reason. Horns? Don't need horns. I don't think we should be selling this. I think we should be holding on to this. How about these soul gems? Unfilled soul gems I won't keep. Filled soul gems I will keep, but I won't go out of my way because we're not using, like I said, the only magic we're running is restoration. That's it. That is it. Oh, and Vapor Blast you could buy. I don't need this spell tome. This is useless for me. You could have that. We don't need that. We'll hold on to the other messages for now, and we didn't pick up any magic potions. We have a lot of bottles of water. I think I need salt. We have some garlic now, right? We got garlic. How much salt do we have? We have 3. We need a little bit. We could do some cooking. Kari, do you have anything I could use? See, now I am curious to see how the actual backpacks from Campfire look, as opposed to the one from the set that I've got. Man. Even with my amulet of Zenithar, look at these prices. This is highway robbery. But I'm gonna buy this for Inigo, because I think the cloak he has I don't really care for. Got anything else? Yeah, you always have some lock picks, you sneaky Khajiits. I will buy 10 of them. Okay.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
See if I can focus on something for a second. Lurk. Alright, Strudel. Enjoy.
May
Inigo.
the sun warm your path.
Yeah, you need to switch that cloak out, buddy.
Okay, let us see what we have.
I know. We're gonna give you this one. Give me that one.
All set?
Oh, much better. Much, much better. Alright. Back inside. They love us here in Riften. I believe we have a level as well. I haven't done any training yet. What I would like to train in is probably some light armor. If Grelka is still... No, there she is.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day.
Now, she'll train, but she won't buy. But I don't really have anything else to sell her, so...
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Another thing I changed, too, is the way training works. So, in SSC gameplay tweaks, and then, of course, in Lexi's config file for that, I went in and I adjusted because this is off by default. I like to turn it on. So, with the experience mod, it hard locks you. And normally you can only train 5 levels per, or five ranks per level. This unlocks that. So if you miss, you could see I didn't train for 2. So instead of being 0 of 5, I have 0 of 10. That number, if I don't train, will increase. So at the next level, it'll be of 0 of 15, etc., etc. Which means if I have the gold, and the experience mod doesn't hard lock me out of training, I could potentially train 15 times next level. Experience probably will lock me, because it tends to do that, but, you know, it's a nice option to have. And, well, light armor's at 21, so let me see my other skills. And we'll take the level up while we can. Let's go into health. We did smithing. We haven't done two-handed yet. But let's think about this. Let's go into pickpocket. Just
New
because.
in town, eh? When you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I
That would be something we would want to get into. Picking
Please
of the
help
pockets.
me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery.
Are ya?
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do?
What do you mean lose your job?
My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out.
Oh boy.
I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then,
You can see how dark
I
it is
can't
now, the
stop.
nightfall. This is
If
with
you
my
could
light
give
on,
me
by
a
the way.
healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Yeah, I think we have.
Kindness will never be forgotten.
I think we have 1 or 2 to spare, right?
Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Silver garnet ring, huh? Hey, wait a minute. Hold on.
Your kindness will never be forgotten.
Better.
Bless you, friend.
So, what do you mean? Like, where do you get your skooma from?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
Well, I mean, I think you owe me. I helped you out.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah, see?
I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
So who has the key then?
I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
Great. Great. So that healing potion did it, huh? So what are you going to do now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again. Although
That's
I
what they all
suppose a
say.
little mead now and then would be harmless.
So what, do you like working at the fishery?
Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
Alright, fair enough. Plus I have a soft spot for Argonians.
Until our next meeting, honored friend.
So yeah, with the light on here, if I turn it off, just a little bit ambient, that's about it. Stuff from the board. If we come over here, it is super dark. But it makes sense, you know? Finally seeing some different weather too. I was hoping we would. Like you can't even see the keep from here. I'm waiting for one to come down and just strike somewhere nearby. Yeah, see? Gotta love it. It's not that bad in here.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
It usually does. So I heard there's a skoomer dealer in Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
Interesting. Seems like something I could handle.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
Alright, well.
Good journey to you.
What do you think, Inigo?
What is on your mind?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
This would be a nice place to rule from. It has character and warmth, just like me. If you need anything else, just ask.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
See, he looks way better without that crappy elven gear he usually comes with. Alright, let's go take care of the issue. Start this, huh? We still need money. That's the major thing here. What's up, Maul?
What did you want?
No, nothing.
You seen you around?
Probably should have saved. But I didn't do it.
God damn you!
Do I have any poisons? I may. Frostbite venom.
No
there.
one crosses me.
I don't know. I'm crossing you.
One did not die graciously.
Well, looks like Inigo did all the work here, and I'm out of breath. Again. Seems to be the way it goes. So, we got Sarthis here, huh? Still twitching. Nice. Take that, take his key. I'll take the steel. And take some iron from Arini Drow. Cool. Let's see here. Basement, right? There we go. Oh, look at that. Shipment's ready, huh? Sarthis just got in a shipment of moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now, and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Cragslane Cavern. Bring the gold or don't show up at all. Kilnir. Well. Oh, we figured it out. He went down pretty easy. Let's see if they have anything else in here. Oh. Level up time. We'll take his wood. He's not going to be needing it. So let's see. Do I have anything else? Not a lot. I mean, if you think about it, this isn't really a great setup. I get that it's a warehouse, but yeah. We really should be traveling a little more in the daytime. I know it's dark out, but the ambiance is pretty nice. So let's see, can we break this stuff down? Man, this guy doesn't go to sleep, he's just a workaholic. Alright, so we got some corundum, some iron, some more iron, steel glaive.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Not really. Okay. Will he buy anything? Element.
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh?
How is my smithing?
You wish to do what I do?
21, huh?
Very well.
So you can see, yeah, it went up to 15, 0 to 15. So let's just train a couple of times. He can't train us anymore, so you could go to somebody else and train between 4 and 15 if you have the money for it. So, what do you have for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Alright. Iron gauntlets. Can we make anything else, huh?
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Oh. So we need more leather. And I don't think I could even upgrade my bow yet. Oh, I can. Corundum. Nice. Needs leather. Just gotta.
For some armor?
No, I just need to sneak in there for a second, buddy. Funny, that's not anything I can increase. Weird. Okay. Let's go back and talk to the Jarl. Damn dark out. What time is it? 10:30 at night. We don't even
come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
That's exactly what I came for. How did he know?
What can I do for you?
Well, Sarthis has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
Yep, discovered the source of the skooma.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
Yeah, I'll make sure it's done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Okay.
Good journey to you.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Yeah, there's a lot of clipping going on with the bandolier and the hood. So it is what it is. Like I said, I like the look of this character. That's pretty much what I was going for. We'll go into the B&B bar, but I don't know if we still have the room for the night. I don't think we do.
If you've got the coin,
but we'll check and see.
Come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
All right.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
Work, you say, huh? Maybe in the morning. All right, Kirava.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
I do, but I need serve me a full meal.
Of course.
There we go. All right. Some bread, apparently. And how about a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes?
No, we've stayed here before, so don't worry. I know where the room is.
I understand.
Okay. Not bad. I was gonna say that's definitely a lighting issue. When I shut this off, it's fine. We'll check that out in the daytime. I really think it's simple lanterns doing that. I don't know. I never had any problem with wearable lanterns. This one seems to cause issues like that just a little bit more. So, what do you say to go? Hungry, a little thirsty. Yeah, we can grab some food. Water skin, smoked salmon. Right. Yeah, we're good. Let's take a look here. Yeah, see, it's fine. It's just that this particular lighting. See, there it goes. And then when you look at it, yeah. It's the simple lantern mod.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Alright, Daddies, enjoy your lurk. So let's see here. Probably turn the FPS counter off. No need for that on, right?
Oh man, we are gonna get into so many fucking adventures. Dude, let's go tag team some bitches.
Celtic Bat.
You want to go tag? You didn't want to? Okay, let's go exploring some shit. That's the next best thing.
Appreciate the follow. Welcome into the shadows. Let's take the level up. Let's go health again. Try to go like 2 health, 1 stamina if I can. 2 perks at level 5, I think, right? Is that how that works? Yeah, that's how it works. So, two-handed. And let's go. Should we go sneak? Let's go restoration before we go sneak. Well, yeah, we are going to need this. Even if it is just 1 rank for right now, that's a pretty good cost redux right there. So, let me drop an S-bomb here. Wow, we hadn't saved for a while. So, let me just check my times here. So it's 2.5 hours. So here's the thing. I didn't want to do too much today. I tried streaming earlier, but those of you that were here, you realize what a debacle that was for me, getting everything set up. So again, like I said, I have Padinsky and a few others to thank for the tips and everything else. But it's a little after 8:30 my time. My back is starting to lock up again, which means I could take breaks and come back, but it's not going to fix itself. Once it locks up like this, it's pretty much done. So let's go find somebody to raid, because it's been a hot minute. I'll be back to my normal schedule, guys. So for those curious, I don't have a schedule posted. I never have. My normal days are Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and usually one day on the weekend. Pending what Karn does on Saturday. If he's off on Saturday, I usually stream in his place or in and around the same time. Or I just go after him, because he does his permadeaths once a week. Saturdays about 2 p.m. Eastern time for me. It's 11 a.m. for him. Or if I'm just not up to it Saturday, either before or after Win stream on Sunday. Those are my regular days. I will try to get them earlier, like I tried earlier today. Everything seems to be set up. For right now, I don't have any plans to change that. If I'm feeling better, I'll pick up a day or two here. So, like, this character here, I have him in for the long haul. We were going to do Sebastian. I actually kept his preset saved. We may bring him back. I may bring him back as an NPC. I may create him in as just an NPC in the creation kit and place him in the game world somewhere. We may take him on as a follower. I don't know. He's a vampire, so sacrosanct perks and everything like that will apply to him. We'll give him some good stuff. That's if I decide to add him in. I'm not 100% sure. But we can also go back to him, or I could do 2 characters, just different profiles, yada yada yada. Yeah, after 5 on the West Coast. 1:40 in the AM for Lex. Yeah, it's late for Lex, so I didn't want to keep it up. Let's see who's on. Let's see who is doing what. Anybody else doing? Was I the only person doing Skyrim? Get out of here. Celestia's doing it, but she's got 50 in there now. So you guys have your choice. Uncase the Mace is doing Valheim. Veda is doing... I think Veda and Dread are both doing 7 Days to Die. Drasky is playing Halo, which is unusual because he's usually doing Skyrim. And Empress Freya is playing Dark Souls. Celestia is playing Skyrim. And then, of course, there are some recommended channels that I don't recognize. Except for Don't Fight Ducks. Playing Oblivion. I had to do a double take when I read that. It said Elder Scrolls, and then I saw the IV, or the 4. Waves to the future person. So I don't know, what are you guys in the mood for? Does anybody have any recommendations? Would you rather me raid somebody still doing something Skyrim? We can, you know, I'll randomly pick somebody. Or if you guys have a suggestion, let me know. I'm up for it. 7 Days to Die in Valheim is always fun? Okay. Let's raid Dread. Because it looks like he's not streaming to anybody. I know they usually do like a tandem. But let's do that. Alright, so give me a second here. Raid. Bam. I think that came out okay. Awesome, raid commands in there. For those of you that stuck with me this whole time, much appreciated. For the raids from Jay and Foxwalks, I really appreciate it. Wind for the bits, everybody for the follows. It is greatly appreciated. I hate taking these days off when I rebuild things. Even if it is just like, I think it was like 3 days I took off, 3 or 4. I usually never take that many off in a row. I feel like a disconnect when I do, but we'll be back. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I believe Wind is going to be streaming tomorrow. Check her out. I have her link on my about page. She's just starting up her character as well, so I rebuild every other. You're not wrong, Lex. But like I said, I was really happy I got this set up. 700 or 960 mods. It took me a day and a couple hours to finish off the LODs and stuff like that. So show Dread some love, guys. He's been a big supporter of mine. Also, Gamer Poets. He's well respected around the community. So follow us. I don't know if he can get subs, but show him some love. And I will see you soon. Peace.